picks. We got them spread picks. Let's get it popping. But before that, if you're new to the channel, Max Out represents somebody who went crazy last week. Put on a performance we got to talk about. And the boot of the week, that represents somebody that slopped it up, that we got to call him out, that was tripping, acting a fool like a bad kid in church. Got to call him out on that too, man. But first, Max Out, gotta go no further than the last person picked in the draft last year. This was Brock Purdy. Nobody knows who this man was until Jimmy Garoppolo got hurt last week. Against the surging Miami Dolphins, who has not lost one game with Tua in the lineup this year. Man, Brock came out like it was nothing, like he was back in college again. Threw a couple TDs, right the ship, just cruise through the victory, and let that San Fran defense do what it does. Next, Max Out, gotta go to the Seattle Seahawks. Now, yes, they didn't cover the spread, as predicted, but what they did when they first and second string running back got hurt was crazy. Went straight aerial attack on these dudes, y'all. Oh, my God. Geno threw for like 367, y'all. Hit Tyler for like $130 and a touchdown. Hit DK for like $1 something and a touchdown. Lost his mind out there on the field. Let you know it's life after Russ. Ooh. We got any more Max Out? Oh, yeah. Max Out in my boldest pick of last week, when I told y'all that Joe Burrow was shut Mahomes and them down. Y'all call me a crackhead. Go and talk to me bad at Facebook Messenger. But say it on the thread. Say it on the comments on here. You know what I mean? Just because I like people to be held accountable, because I'll let you know if I made a bad pick. But if I make a right pick, I want y'all to eat your words where everybody can see it, man. Cincinnati snapped like I said he would. Did they thing. Now, for every Max Out, it got to be a boot of the week. This is a special boot of the week. What is my man's name? John Robinson. Boot of the week. This boot is 6 months old. Why the hell you trade A.J. Brown? Knowing y'all was literally a game away from the Super Bowl last year. You not trying to spend the money though, bro? Come on, man. You in this thing to win some championships. Then you had to sit front row and watch A.J. torch you for over 100 yards and 2 TDs. And it looked bad. They instantly fired this man 2 days after that game. That's crazy. Never seen nothing like that happen before. So he get the boot of the week. He get a baby boot along with it. He get any boot you can find. If I had a lady boot right here, he get that too. Because he was tripping, y'all. Straight tripping. Now, we're going to start off with these spread picks, y'all. It's going down. We're going to zip through these things and then get to the teaser, to the super teaser, to the parlay, because you know in December I give extra picks because I want everybody to have a good holiday. And I want y'all to max out cash out, so it's less money you got to spend out your pocketbook to get these badass gifts for these kids, you know? So the first game, we got Minnesota. We got Detroit. We got a division rival clank furniture moving matchup, y'all. This joint going to be lit. It is going to be crazy. It is in Detroit. And Detroit been surging, we know that. Minnesota only lost 2 games. We know that too. But this is a little different this game. Detroit is actually the favorite this game. How they going to handle this? Better question. How they going to handle T.J. Hockenson, the man, the myth, the legend, who already scored them for a touchdown that they traded earlier in the season? I think, if you like to play a prop bets, I think Hockenson going to get about, I don't think he'll get that many yards. I think he'll get about 45 yards and another TD, because he hyped to go in that field where he starred at before. They finally traded him. So, I'm going Minnesota for the high voltage shocker, just because everybody's so riding with Detroit. And I understand it. I definitely understand it. It could go either way. But I'm rocking with Minnesota on this, man. You're going to give me the value of taking a 2-loss team as an underdog for the money line? Come on, man. I like odds, man. You can call me an odds whore if you want, but I like odds and I like betting a little bit of money to get the big money. That's what I do. I ain't trying to spend my whole checkity check on this gambling, man. No. Not what we do. Next up, we got a high voltage shocker, Buffalo to cover this 9.5-point spread. Now, Mike White has been going crazy. Less crazy last week. They lost. He threw an interception or 2 because the defense is getting harder. This week, the defense is getting way harder. He got to deal with Tre'Davious White back there. He got to deal with Jordan Poyer back there. He's never seen a defense like this, y'all. Now, he going to do his thing. He got the young boy with Zonovan Knight, the running back. He go crazy a little bit. He does. I'll give him that. Mike White throw the peel around. He does. But Josh Allen, that elbow seem to be fine now. And Stephon Diggs, who got totally shut down in the first matchup, no touchdowns or nothing. Man, I think these two going to go crazy. I am actually taking the wildest pick of the week and saying Buffalo will cover this huge point spread. They probably beat them by like 10. I think it's going to be something light. It's not nothing too crazy. I definitely like the Jets on the super teaser and possibly the teaser too. But for this spread, I'm going to go with Buffalo. I got to go with the home team, y'all. Next up, we got another high voltage shocker. Baltimore to cover this 2.5 point spread against Pittsburgh. Now, if you can get at 3.5, I really like it. But what we know about Tyler Huntley is the brother plays close games and doesn't pull them out. But last week, he actually pulled one out against a secondary that is second to none in this NFL. The Denver's secondary. So, Pittsburgh D Knights, Baltimore D Knights, two stingy young quarterbacks, two stingy defense that don't give up nothing. Then you got Justin Tucker, the man that can kick. He can kick anything, man. And you gonna tell me this is gonna be a close game anyway? Well, Huntley got the possibility to either lose by 2 or win by 2 with Tucker on the side. I gotta go with the points. So give me Baltimore, yo. It's what it is. Next up, we got the Eagles. We got the Giants in another divisional matchup, furniture moving, clank and clank matchup, y'all. It is gonna get real. Now, guy hit you a little something today floating around on the injury report. They're saying Saquon neck a little broke up. He's gonna play. This is their season. Their schedule is brutal. They need their best player. One of their best players, though, Leonard Williams, is not gonna play. He is the reason why I'm picking Eagles to actually cover this 7.5 point spread. I'm going with this 7 and a hook with the Eagles, though, just because it's supposed to be raining. It's going to be a rushing game. Giants got the fourth best rusher in the league, Saquon Barkley. Eagles got the 6th best rusher in the league and the X factor of Jalen Hurts. Then you got them two dogs on the outside with Brown and Smith. Like, I just think the Eagles got too many weapons. I think it's going to be close, and Eagles might pull away with a late game interception for a touchdown or a game-sealing throw, because I really think it's going to be a running game. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I love the under 45, too, and I think Eagles going to rock with it, y'all. I really do. Next up, we got a high-voltage shocker, Cleveland, to cover against Cincinnati. Now, Joe Burrow is well documented. This man is like Superman. He don't care. But you know who else don't care? Myles Garrett. Man, he supplants Joe Burrow on the turf every time they play, y'all. This is the only team that Burrow has not beaten. They sack him at least 5 times. Every game that Burrow got sacked at least 5 times, they do not win. So, as hot as Burrow is right now, and you know that's my dog, I picked him in all the biggest games this year. And I think they actually will win, but I only think they're going to win by like 4. Yeah, I think the rushing attack that Cleveland showed they can do against them before, you know, Cincy don't really give up that many rushing yards. Chubb got over 100 on them earlier, touchdown. Now they're playing in Cincy crib. This is a bowl because Cincy can blow them out by 20. You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, but I'm going to go with the team he's never beaten 4 tries. I'm going to go with Cleveland to cover this 6.5 point spread. On the road! Ooh! Either I'm going to look like a genius or I'm going to look crazy, because I'm telling you, this is the boldest, coldest show. And today I'm laying it all on the line. I'm telling you everything I really feel in my heart. I'm pulling no punches, y'all. Let's go. Next game, we got Tennessee. We got Jacksonville. This is a 3.5 point spread in favor of the home team, Tennessee. Tennessee usually owns Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence's status is in question. I'm leaning to the side that he will play, but before you even think about betting on this game, make sure you're going to play first, because Tennessee could win definitely easily by 20 if he don't play. But I'm thinking Jacksonville going to cover this 3 and a hook. I honestly see this game being like 20-17. So That's usually what Tennessee plays against all of his division round matchups. Like, you know what I mean? This is a division matchup. I see this being close, and I think that hook is actually going to work on the side of you picking an underdog on this one. Call me crazy, but I've been called worse. I'm cool. I got thick skin. Next up, we got Dallas. We got Houston. Houston is a team that is putting Davis Mills back behind the quarterback. Now, you know this should be a little scary for a lot of y'all because you know Davis Mills usually covered them backdoor spreads like a mug. And he had time to rest and just sit back and watch for the first time when he'd been out there taking many L's for many months. So he coming back off the bench. But Dallas at home, I think it's just going to be too much. Their top two receivers for Houston is not playing. Cooks and Nico Collins. I really don't see how they matching with the firepower. They Petrie, he's the corner that's playing. They got two real good corners. Petrie and the other boy not even playing. And Petrie, the one that is playing, he's a great cover corner, but he can't tackle. With Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott running through there. Oh my gosh. Man, listen, look. Player prop bet alert. Give me Ezekiel with 1. Give me Pollard with 1. Give me CeeDee Lamb with over 65 receiving yards. And give me Dallas to win the game with that 4-leg parlay. Now, it's a 17-point spread, so if you bet online for these same game parlays, you can adjust the spread. Make it comfortable. Just pick Dallas to win by 7 on here. 4-leg parlay should go crazy for you if you put like $25 on it. Next up, we got Carolina. We got Seattle. Carolina coming off a bye week, y'all. Carolina done let go of the man that just won on Thursday night, y'all. Baker Mayfield. Sam Darnold is up next. Sam Darnold snapped. He beat this best secondary in the league last week, Denver. Now he got a rest. Now he's going against a team that has no running backs, but got a crazy aerial attack. Seattle. This is a tough one. This might actually be the toughest one of the week. I've been going back and forth with this all day, but I actually think Seattle at home can cover this just because they wideouts is electric, man. Like, they wideouts is electric. These dudes go crazy. Now, they did what they did to Denver last week, but Carolina got a good secondary too. That boy, Jeremy Chin, and J.C. Horn, one of the best young corners in the league. Yo, I think this is gonna be a close game, but I'm gonna go with the home team. I'm gonna go with the team that won all them games that's competing for a divisional title. I'm going with Seattle. Next up, we got Tampa Bay. We got San Francisco in the best storyline of the week. Now, if you're a sports junkie, you know what clip went viral about 6 months ago. But we didn't know who the hell they were talking about when Tom Brady sat in the barbershop chair at LeBron's podcast called The Shop. Had a whole bunch of the homies chilling. And you heard Tom Brady say, y'all sticking with that motherfucker? Now it is known who that motherfucker is. That motherfucker is Jimmy Garoppolo. Story came out, y'all. It's official now. That's who he was talking about. We never knew. When Tom Brady, I'm going to break it down as only I can do. When Tom Brady left the Patriots, he wanted to go to San Fran, his childhood team. He grew up watching Joe Montana go crazy. The catch, the white. You know, he watched all that. Wanted to go there. Turned him down. They were sticking with who they had. Last year when he retired, yo, what's up? Nah. Y'all sticking with that mom? Yo, wanted to go there again. They shut him down again. So now, I'm saying the revenge is going to be up to here. Tom Brady is a master motivator. He'll get up in your face. He don't care if you a little strong safety. He don't care if you a 350-pound lineman. This man does not want to lose this game. They turned him down. He could have got them a championship. He got Tampa Bay a championship. So you know he looking at them crazy. Like, y'all could have did this for y'all. When the last time y'all won a championship in San Fran? Oh, man. They're going to be talking trash. Woo. This is going to be one for the ages. Honestly, I don't want to bet on this game. I just want to sit back and enjoy this game, so I don't want to have no monetary feelings in this. But I got to go with Tampa Bay to cover this spread. Now, you're probably saying, how the hell you think Tampa Bay going to score points against one of the best damn defenses when they can't score points against one of the worst defenses? It's simple. They said they're going to spread the thing out a little more. They said they're going to move up tempo and try to keep San Fran off balance and keep running play after play. Is it going to work? I don't know. But that defense that Brock Purdy got to face from Tampa Bay is a lot stronger than that defense he faced in Miami. That pass rush with the man, the myth, the legend, Vita Vea, running up in the middle like he a fullback. That nose tackle, that big body run stopping dude, he is real. Hicks might play too, Keem Hicks. Man, I think this is going to be a low-scoring game, and I am taking the biggest shocker, Tom Brady and his raggedy offense, to cover against San Francisco. Oh, I said it. Yes. Next up, we got a high-voltage shocker, Denver to shock the world and cover this 10.5-point spread against Kansas City. Yes. You might be wondering, am I on some sort of crack? No, I'm not. I just got a feeling that Denver's secondary is going to be able to do something at home with Mekhi Harman out, with Clyde Edwards-Helaire out. Jesus. They got somebody else out too. Kadarius Toney, he's still out. And if you're telling me they really only got to focus on Kelsey, I think they can keep this within a one-score game and might actually be able to pull it out if Russell can get his head out his ass and throw the damn football. Jesus, Russell Wilson been looking like garbage, man. Straight garbage. So this is a risky one. I don't blame you if you don't want to fool with it, but I just think that defense is going to trump and keep this a close game. Next up, we got Miami. We got the Chargers. Miami signed Eric Fisher, y'all. They're trying to right what they should have did last week when I set up here in the same spot and told you the pressure is going to be real too. It's not going to be able to escape this San Fran pass rush with two missing tackles. Like, I've told y'all talked about me bad, said I was wrong, Miami going to blow them out, blah, 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 blah. Now, this week, though, Miami might do some damage. One of my favorite players, safety Derwin Davis, is out for the Chargers. Yeah. Chargers are at home. But they got a secondary issue. But what they don't have the issue is their wide receivers is back. Oh, yes, Mike Williams is coming back. Keenan Allen is back. Austin Eckler is there. This is a battle between the 5th pick, Tua, and the 6th pick, Herbert, in the 2020 draft. Y'all, like, these dudes was literally, like, neck and neck coming out getting picked. And neither one of these dudes made the playoffs so far. This game is crucial. Both these teams, if the playoffs started today, is trying to get in the wild card. They ain't even like division leaders as good as Miami has been. So I'm thinking it's going to be a nail biter, a close game. You got to give me the team with points, man. You got to give me the team with points. If anybody was getting points in this, I'm taking it. So Chargers getting the points, I'm taking it. I do like Miami in that first half cover, whatever it is. I didn't look at it yet, but whatever it is, I think Miami's going to be up at halftime and probably up the whole game, and Herbert and them going to be right behind him, just climbing, scratching, trying to get back in the game. Because Waddle ain't do nothing last week, so I think he's going to go absolute bonkers and snap. Hill, I think he's going to go crazy. And I think that's what it's going to be. Next up, we got those spread picks. We got that teaser. Get your popcorn. We done rocked out with all them picks last week. We was one game off of that 14-leg super teaser. That $20 would have got you a nice little chunk of change. Would have put you over a stack. One leg off. But we cashed out on that teaser. So, with that being said, we're going to hop into that teaser. Vikings plus 6.5. Bills and Jets under 49.5. Eagles minus 1.5. Eagles and Giants under 50.5. Browns plus 13.5. Bucks plus 9.5. Cincy and Cleveland under 52.5. Bills minus 4.5. And Ravens plus 8.5. And Cincinnati plus 9.5. Now, we're going to sprinkle a little super teaser magic your way. Here we go. Bear with me. Lions plus 9.5. Jets, what's that, plus 19.5. Steelers plus 6.5. Same game, Ravens plus 13.5. Giants plus 17.5. Seattle plus 6.5. Same game, Panthers plus 13.5. 49ers plus 6.5. Same game, Tampa Bay plus 13.5. And Chiefs minus 1.5. Now, like we did last week, I'm going to hit you with the parlay that got the best value if you want to do money line. Always go, when I do money line picks, always go with the team that got the best record that's an underdog, because I know they got the best chance of winning because they've been actually winning. I'm not just taking no bums and telling you to pick, even though it happens a lot. But I'm going to try to get you best value. So I'm going to go Baltimore, Minnesota, the Jets, and the Giants, actually. So if you take them four with the spread, they can cash out. The odds on that is like, I think like 12.28 or whatever. But if you take those four money line, I mean, just taking a shot. Because that's what we do. We gamble, man. We try to max out cash out. It can, $10 can send you home with something pretty if it hit. So with that being said, this is week 14, Boldest Coldest Predictions. I am the Ball Sports Junkie. Come get your fix. Let's get this money, y'all.